All right, man. Welcome back to Socially Hood Gaming. It's your boy Bobby Dollars. Yeah, I'm back here, man. This the living room episode. Episode 3, the one everybody kind of was talking about when I was speaking to people in my DMs about the little color schemes and the rugs and stuff I used in the living room. So we're gonna go through right now. I'm choosing, kind of seeing where I wanted to put things, where I wanted to add stuff. Um, I went on ahead and threw two big plasmas on the wall. What I'm gonna do here is, because it's a community type living room and kitchen, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make it big enough to where we can get as many people as possible sitting on the couches and in the chairs and everything in the living room. I'm not a traditional dude, so when I do this kind of stuff, man, you'll never catch me just using regular stuff all the time. So as you see right here, I'm kind of basically using accents tables to I'm sorry, accent tables to actually make my coffee table or living room table or whatever you want to call it. I don't like having the one solid thing where you just got one table there, and whenever you move anything around you got to move that one table. Well, I wanted to make it like this with the four. I got the tall one so I can put something on there, and then I got the three pedestals so that way I can put a plant or move something to the side if I wanted to. If company comes over, we can move it around, rearrange it. you know um I kind of look at everything in the aspect of like if it was real life, if I was actually at home myself doing the stuff. So that's kind of the reason why you see me setting everything the way that I do. Right now, what I'm doing is I had thought maybe if I made that main table a little bigger, it might look better, but it was way too big. So I'm trying to coordinate all the actual tables and TVs and couches and everything together because I'm not good with the coordinating part. That's why I keep that grid on so I can count my squares and see where I want stuff. Otherwise, everything will be cockeyed, man, lopsided as hell. So I went on ahead here and I thought I'd take the high back chairs and I put those all around simply because you might have some tall people come over and want to watch the TVs too. So right here you'll see me setting those and putting them in position so they kind of just are everywhere and you can see everything. I like the way the red look against that mahogany and the different color wood. I think it turned out pretty good. You'll see as I incorporate the rugs and everything in there. It normally turned out pretty good. I mean, it ain't never hard to tell once you start actually maneuvering around and seeing how you want to place things. You can kind of start visualizing stuff in your head. Like I already got this whole room set up in my head right now, while I'm building. So I'm kind of finding things that are in my head. I'm not just going through and looking and saying, "Oh, okay, this couch might be pretty cool for right here." Nah, nah, nah. That's not how the game worked for me. And excuse these parts, man. Hey, I learned a long time ago. You gotta save. I don't care if I'm live or if I'm recording or what I'm doing. I'm gonna save because I've lost plenty, plenty, plenty of rooms and lots and stuff because I did not save. So you'll see that sometimes in there with me saving, but again, like I was saying, most of the time when I do this kind of stuff, I kind of never am going to be traditional. I'm gonna make it as awkward as I possibly can because that's just how I like it. I like walking into areas and rooms and different things and seeing stuff and saying, "Oh my God, that look crazy as hell. That's awesome." I like that kind of stuff. I kind of got that from watching all the backyard crashes and bathroom crashes and stuff like that on DIY Network. I started putting stuff together in my own head, and then I started falling in love with like the Vanilla Ice project because I was watching that all the time. And Mr. Ice Baby, old Van Winkle, he got some pretty good ideas, man. And I was checking him out, looking at how he was building some of his little mansions in Florida and stuff. And I was like, damn, some of that kind of stuff is pretty creative. Some of it is unique. Some of it is just scripted. Of course, we all know that reality TV is scripted. It ain't real. But anyway, so as you see right here, I got the dark and I got the light couches. Basically, what I did that just for character. It give you an option. You might feel high on life today, sit in the light. Low on life today, sit in the dark. Right here, I thought this was a rug. Man, it's a damn drop cloth. So I had to take that off. I was tripping. And I was going to make that big, and that was going to be under the couches, but it was a drop cloth. I wasn't paying attention. My focus wasn't there. So as I go through and I start seeing different things and I start looking for different stuff inside of the decorations and everything, like I said again, I'm trying to make sure that it matches what's in my head already. So when you catch me on these videos and I'm talking to you on these videos and everything, you watching these speed builds and all that stuff, please believe, please, I already know. When I make these rooms, I've already got this stuff in my head. All I'm doing right now is just trying to rearrange it and make it look like it looks in my head. So that's why my color schemes and all that kind of stuff look pretty decent. I don't know, it's just weird to me, but I don't know. Maybe maybe it's just what I've always wanted. Yeah, I will put it like that. Those visuals in my head are stuff that I've always wanted, and I'm thinking like, damn, if I could build a house, if I had a couple million and I can actually set a lot up myself, this is how I would want my crib to look. So you have to excuse it. It might sound a little arrogant sometimes, but it's not. It's just me, man. Like, I know what I like, and that's what keep me headstrong. I know what I like. So if you don't like it, sorry, too bad. That's on you. Point the thumb, not the finger. Right now, all we doing is trying to set some rugs. Again, I like to throw little colors in there, and since I got these browns in here, I was missing that light brown. That's what was really missing, and I knew putting it on that floor with that bamboo color, it was gonna clash. So I had to put some base colors down. And then I figured, why use the light brown? I could use a regular brown and then put some orange in there too, just to pop the room off. That orange always makes the room look a little bit better. So right now you see me using the white gear rugs. That's what I call them, gear rugs, because they look like gears. And again, there's that orange. Like I said, red and orange always looks good together to me. I guess because on this game they kind of blend a little bit. And let's see, what's that? Oh, I put green in there. No, I think I took that green out. I didn't like how that green looked. Yeah, I took that green out, and then I think that's when I put the brown. Yeah, there we go. So as you see, that looks pretty nice. I put the orange in with that brown, make it accent. Got to give it some space in there where the dogs can run around. You can sit and rub them, play with them, have a good time with them, and not feel too cramped up or feel like you're going to break something or knock something down while the dogs are running around. And again, like I said, believe me, it sounds crazy, but this is all that's in my head. Like, I'm looking at all this in my head like it's like I'm at home and I'm playing with my dogs and I'm knocking over chairs and tables and stuff like that. So you have to excuse the expressions. That's just me talking like I'm actually at home. So you see right here where I'm adding that orange and that brown again. I kind of just put it all over the living room a little bit. I don't think I put anything on the walls yet. I'm not sure. I may have. If I didn't, in the next episodes you'll see some pictures, but I think I may have. I'm not sure. I did this last night and I'm recording this morning. It's like, let's see, what time is it? It's 10:17 a.m. So I just kind of got up and ate and got some coffee and came right down so I could record these videos because I got a few more that I want to get done. We got to get this house done so you guys can see what my mind looks like, my creativity. So I'm right now, it looks like I am actually looking for something, I guess, to put on the walls, some decor, maybe some paints. I don't know. I mean, not paints, I'm sorry, maybe some paintings or some art. I'm not sure. When I'm doing these builds, you never know what I'm going to do. I'm kind of just all over the place most of the time. I'm just in and just doing whatever it is, so I tell you what, I appreciate, you guys checking out my videos. I'm happy that everybody is actually stopping in now and actually checking me out a little bit. Some people aren't on YouTube. Some people I send videos to personally, because I don't know why they ask me to do that, but I'll send it to their cell phones and they'll give me comments and tell me what they think. I don't know if they be on YouTube or not. I'm gonna have to ask about that. That's kind of weird, but hey, everybody got their own reasons for what they do. So it is what it is. Also, it looked like right here, I thought, in my mind, I was going to go ahead and make this part of the whole Gemini gang thing again, because that's what I had in my old files, my old houses, the big mansion I had and everything. It was the whole city of Newcrest was ran by the Gemini gang. So this is these were the emblems I had. I don't know. I think I did put these back on, and I was gonna keep them there and make this like the Gemini house. Like they, they came and they decided to move into a new part of Newcrest, but I think I'm gonna wind up taking that down because like I said, I want it to be. Oh well, actually, you know what? No, the investors, they'll be called Gemini Real Estate or Gemini Realtors or something like that, or Gemini Investments. I don't know. But I'll take a few of the signs down and keep a few up, and we'll turn it from a gang culture into a business. All right, so it looks like right here I am actually looking, I guess, to put some pictures on the walls. I know I wanted to put a paint easel in there so that way we can add some culture to whatever it is that my families are going through, because sometimes I've noticed that my Sims will just go do stuff like they'll just go paint. Why not? They just go paint. And it's pretty awesome because sometimes I'm not expecting it and I'll be looking for them and trying to find them, and they'll be somewhere on the roof or in the basement or something painting or barbecuing, or I really enjoy watching that. And then I won't even bother them. I'll just sit there and watch them and just let them do what they do and watch them interact. And it really does get fun, because when you give them their personalities, you never expect them to act the way that they do, and it's real cool. So right here, it looks like what I was doing was adding more pictures around the sitting area. You'll notice that I offset them so that they're not lined up. I made one taller than the other two simply because of the chair in the middle, but they all coordinate, and that's kind of what's important. So as we wind down the video, what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and let you guys listen to some music here and enjoy the rest of the video. And again, I appreciate you guys checking me out. Subscribe to the channel. More videos are coming. The rooms are going to get better. The houses, I'm going to try to make it as expensive as I possibly can. And, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, man. Have a good day, and thanks for checking out Socially Hood Gaming, baby.